Hello, it's Jessica again. So I ended up finishing that page. I added some washi tape and a butterfly and a little bit of wording here. It says flower fairies of the summer. I figured it made it look absolutely perfect. And now I'm working on these yellow fairies. I kind of want to go through these and figure out which journal page I really want to use, because maybe then I'll figure out which fairy I want to use, because I haven't really figured that out yet. Maybe that one. We'll see. Ooh, or maybe this one, or this one, this one here too. Oh, there's a different theme. I think I'm going to go with this one. I think it goes with the theme pretty well. See if it even fits in here. I think I'm going to have to shorten it up. I have right here my old one, but it'll work. I don't think I'll have an issue cutting these down a little bit with this. Yeah, I'm not going to have a problem really. It does have quite a bit of ink and stuff on it though, but that's alright. So I work today. I work at Shopko, which is closing. My store is closing June 23rd. Ain't very fun on anyone's part. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Now, I want to do something underneath here, but I want it to, I kind of want one of these. I like the yellow. Oh, and I cut out these collage papers from NectarsCreations. It was a freebie on a website. Figured, okay, I'll try it. See if it works. Yeah, I think that's it for yellow colored pieces of paper, really. In my mess of papers. Unless I just use a piece of this one again. Just for this corner, the inside. I'm not really into that. I like this better. There's a way of getting maybe that in that corner. Or actually this corner into that corner. I like that idea. And of course I still forget a pencil. Oh, I have a pen. Didn't realize I had it. There we go. Now I have pin markings to follow along by a little bit here. I don't think I need to be perfectly straight necessarily with this. No one's going to see the crooked lines anyways. Why try to be perfect if you don't have to be? What was this? Oh, yeah, that was my one pile. I decided on that one. I should really get this pile out of my way. And then I can finish what I was doing. But no, I worked today. I kind of tried to work as hard as I possibly could, even though I know it's the end. I kind of just don't want to deal with it necessarily. I think I'm going to ink this up. Pieces of feather. This is ground espresso distress ink from Tim Holtz that I'm using. It's one of the mini ones. I know a lot of people buy the big ones, but it don't take much ink to just distress it a little. I'm going to distress this whole page actually. I think it'll add some charm to it. And yeah, I kind of already pre-glued a little bit today just because I wanted to make sure it was ready to go for this time around. Didn't realize how much fussy cutting and stuff like that I do on an average basis. Just in order to get something ready, let alone use it. But I'm planning on doing lots of YouTube videos and trying to figure out what I'm doing next. What's the next chapter of my life, because let's be honest, I have really liked working at ShopGo. It kind of normally makes my day. It's the only break I really get from the kids. The kids are normally keeping me very busy all the time. I'm just going to stick that there. I've learned the first place you really want to put something normally is the best place. I don't normally second guess it. I know a lot of people don't do that, but I've learned if I do it that way, it works out, and I'm not distressing this. It's black-ish colored. I just don't seem like the best idea in the whole world. Don't know why this edge is corrugated, but you know what? That would work right there. And I go off and use my glued book or journal pages. I fold them once more in half, and I'll cut them into size for my hand ripped fabrics. Which are fun to do. I know I made some journaling page a little bit there, but I think it's good to have a little bit of journal page to write in a little bit more. There's this cute little stamp, and I'm just thinking in this area. I wonder if I could just cut this. It's kind of bent. There we go. enough. Use it. Get it. I mean, pieces are falling off it, obviously, as I'm doing this, so. Maybe use the feather to add some charm to it. I was thinking this with this page, just going to make it look all pretty. But I've been getting so sick of people asking about using their gift cards and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, we don't do that anymore. Why ask? Why ask questions over and over again if you know that we don't do it? It's kind of just annoying, personally. Maybe you can find something green to put in it. I don't know. I'm going to do this. Where did I set that pin? I know I had a pen. I know I set it down. Now it's just finding where I set it down 2 seconds ago. And I know it's probably somewhere real obvious right there. There we go. Again, I'm not being very particular on how straight it is. I know some people get obsessed with how straight their stuff is, but personally, it don't matter. What does matter is how it looks. Yeah, I kind of like that kind of melds pieces together a little bit more. Add a little, figure out where I want this. Exactly, maybe right there. Little things I could be adding, depending on how I feel about it. I know some people use rulers and this and that. I just rip it. I personally, when I want something to look a certain way and that type of thing, I'll guesstimate and just rip. If it ends up being wrong, it ends up being wrong. Oh well. One thing I do love about journaling is you don't have to be perfect. necessarily with what you're doing. Over top. You know what? I really like this. Thinking maybe have some of that coffee dyed paper in the back of it and just glue this in back. I don't know. Really like this idea, but it don't seem to be working well with this grouping. That would look cute. Just have it a little bit going down the side here. Add a little green and blue to it. Mixed in with the yellow. I mean, I have this stuff too that I could be adding. I still want to add something there. I don't really like that paper with it. And if I push this down, have this here, I have over top of that. No, I don't like it that way. Sometimes I think I'm just overthinking this. Maybe if I distress this. Sorry. Didn't mean to go off and move my hands too far over on you. I'm still just trying to figure out a little bit what I want to do here. And let's try it again this way. Yep, I think that's how I'm doing it. Unless add a glare. This here. Move this up in here. No. I like how I had it that time. So I coffee dyed a bunch of old vintage fabric after I hand torn it, and I think they're gorgeous, but I'm going to be putting it in my Etsy shop with this one in particular that I'm working with right now. Utterly gorgeous. If you can tell. Hopefully you can see it. I also have it in 3" and in 2" and it's just so gorgeous. And it smells just like coffee, which I love even more. I don't like drinking coffee, but I love the smell of coffee. And the kids do good when I'm doing teas. They like, it helps them fall asleep and stuff like that. So I like to tea dye too quite a bit, just to get the kids to go to sleep at night, because they like to play the game of I'm not going to bed quite often. But right now, let's just quickly get this ready to go. Fold it over. I mean, some people do this and they make it journaling cards, but again, I find it easier just to come up and make them easy ways for me to file my fabric pieces, because my mom keeps on giving me fabric, old fabric sheets, tons of different things. So I've been kind of trying to come up with a way of using them. And it's more than a haul most of the time when she drops stuff off. They're in boxes and bags, and the last time it was 2 small boxes and a garbage bag full of stuff, which was awesome of her, but at the same time, trying to find a home for everything and put it away and cut it up and make sure it's perfect size is rather difficult. Ooh, that worked out perfectly. Slightly angled. Now, I was thinking maybe add the butterfly to this page, because it matches the wings of the other butterfly. And then butterfly here, a little bird maybe, with the stamp. I like that idea. And then I was thinking some kind of flower or something up here, just to add a little something dimension to it. I mean, I know people are going to be using these the majority of the time. They're going to be using it as a junk journal. Just want it to look good for them. I like it. That idea. Except I need to fussy cut this just a little bit, so I'm going to do that. But, no, my mom dropped off tons of stuff. She didn't this time, which was awesome, but I think that's because at the moment the stuff that she's been bringing over, she has only went through one room so far, and she's slowly trying to make it about around the house that she's going through. So I mean, it's taking its time. Sorry, it's taking me a while to fussy cut this. Normally does. That's why I normally don't do it while I'm on screen, but I really like this flower and I think it's worth it. And I digress. We were talking about Shaco at first. But, yeah. And come to find out now we're not supposed to, or they're not giving cash back, which is a recent change at my store. Before we were allowed to let people do cash back, but now the registers, I guess, are not going to recognize it. It must be a new update or something. I don't know. You'd think they'd quit updating things if it's going downhill, but I don't know. Just like we have to change our password every 3 to 6 months. 3 months on the one and 6 months on the other one. And it kind of sucks. There's no reason why we need to change our passwords that quickly unless we're in a different portion of the facility. I mean, I'm just a cashier. Like, anyone's gonna steal something that I'm doing. There's no point to it. There's no way I can get into the register without someone buying something, or the managers opening it up. So it ain't like it's very easy. I mean, some people, I think, just assume that it'd be easy to get into your own system and work, but it really isn't. Just dulling this out a little bit. It's a little too bright on my part. Too bright for me. There we go. I like that. That looks so pretty. I just want to add a little something on the edge over there. And this one would work. Just a tiny bit of washi tape right here. And then another itty bitty piece of washi tape down that little area. I just don't like all that white. Here. It's just a little too white for my taste. Do this. Oops. Do this. There we go. And just add a little something there. But that's my page for today that I was planning on doing. But I was thinking, since I was already working with yellows and greens, oh, and I forgot to put this in our journaling page here. After I add some paper to it. There we go. I don't know why I chose this, but I just look pretty. So I might as well do that. Move that one down. And the only reason why I have these Scotch ones permanent glue sticks is because at work they're like cheap and can't